He's a taxi. Kept bringing the car. Okay. With the help of the Almighty, my name is Rabbi Yisrael David Weiss of Neturei Karta, Jews United Against Zionism, and we came here a delegation of rabbis, some that are originally from Palestine, and many we are from different communities, from the UK and from the US, because we are hurting, we are crying, we are feeling the suffering. With the help of the Almighty, should give us the right words. We cannot describe the pain that we feel when the people in Gaza are being murdered, massacred, and it's being done in our name. Zionism, the state of Israel, is masquerading in our holy religion of Judaism, using the Star of David, claiming God gives them the right. God doesn't give them the right. Jews are forbidden to kill or steal. Jews are forbidden to have a state. Jews have always said that we oppose the state of Israel. In Palestine, the rabbis pleaded with the heads of the Arab world and pleaded with the United Nations, and we furthermore wish to express our total opposition to a Jewish state in any part of Palestine. This was the chief rabbi, nothing with the Zionist rabbin or chief rabbi. We demonstrated tens and hundreds of thousands in the streets of Jerusalem. They get brutally beaten. This is in the United States. They demonstrate in front of the White House. Tens of thousands, and they get arrested because they refuse to serve in the Israeli army. They get brutally beaten. Old men, children, because we're standing up against the occupation. This happens every day, and the world doesn't know this. But we, because we are Jews, because we are religious Jews, will never forsake God and the Torah. We will never stand together with the Zionist state of Israel. We cry and plead with the politicians, with the leaders of the world. Stop supporting, do not permit the state of Israel to go on with the killing and murdering of the people of Palestine and Gaza. Every minute people are dying, and we plead with the world, here, respect the voice of invariably every Jewish community around the world, where there's a very religious community. They oppose the state of Israel, and they say they're faking, they're falsifying the name of Judaism. We are not allowed to have a state. Help us stand and remove this anti-Semitic state of Israel. It is the essence of anti-Semitism. It is the cause of hate and exacerbation of anti-Semitism and hate around the world. It is purely the death of the 1,400 Jews that were killed, the tragic death and murder, but then the endless river of Palestinian blood and Jewish blood that fell all because they imposed an occupation on the Holy Land. Jews and Arabs, we used to live together in Palestine for hundreds of years in peace, because the concept, because we have different religions, was never an impediment to peace. We live together. That's a false Zionist, vicious narrative. It's nothing to do with the difference of religion. We found a home in Muslim countries. We flourished for hundreds of years. What changed is the introduction, the creation of the Zionist state of Israel that has caused, clearly, nobody can refute, it's since the introduction of Zionism in the state of Israel, that death of the Palestinian every single day for over 75 years, and Jewish people. So they are murderers. Their hands, the state of Israel, is covered in blood, and they are trying to obfuscate, to divert attention and vilify. Once it's PLO, once it's Hamas. We're not condoning violence, but the death is purely caused because of their occupation. How dare they tell the world that they should ignore this, and what will happen is they'll kill more, tens of thousands of people will be quiet for 2 weeks, God forbid, and afterwards there'll be more, another uprising. You can't oppress the people, and they know this, so they are the cause of death and suffering. They will be causing the cause of death and suffering, God forbid. We plead with the world, let us not be insulted, our intelligence. Do not be insult the intelligence of the world. How can't anybody see the clear truth, the simple logic, the fact that we live together, Zionism came, and there's death. Remove this selfish political nationalism. Judaism is subservience to God 3,000 years. Zionism started 150 years ago around. Since its introduction, there's blood and suffering. These are not rabbis. These are not Judaism, the holy Torah that says do not kill. These were people masquerading in our name who sat together, mostly non-religious. You see, none of them are covering their heads in 1947 to declare a so-called Jewish state. How ludicrous, how idiotic. They don't even have a rabbi sitting there. Then they incorporated a rabbi and a rabbinate, all to falsify, to legitimize their occupation. But it's not Judaism. Judaism says immediately remove the Zionist state of Israel, and we will live together in harmony and give the Palestinian people their respect, their lives. Help. God should help us with this, with his compassion. We plead with the politicians, do not be guilty of silence or, God forbid, even support of this mass murder. God should help us. We should live with God's compassion to see a free Palestine sooner nowadays.
Thank you.
Thank you.